The Thanksgiving tradition continues as the teams are lined up and off we go here in Dallas. Here's a return from the 7. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. So here come the Chiefs, taking the field for their first drive of the game. And leading them as he always does, a quarterback seeking his 4th consecutive Super Bowl appearance and a 4th Super Bowl title. It's Patrick Mahomes.
You know what I like, Kate? I like that even though he got burned a couple times last week, had the interceptions, he didn't let that throw him off his game and make a gunshot to keep pushing the ball down the field. And look what that mindset got him as a result. 3 touchdowns, and much more importantly, a win.
Right back to Worthy. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40.
13 yards on the play.
Mahomes on 1st and 10. That's caught in stride by Rice. And defenders arriving in support to finish him off at the line. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Short pass brought in. They won't find much there as it reaches the 41. With Stephon Gilmore stopping that play.
It's a gain of 4. Makes it 3rd and 7.
3rd down, it's Mahomes. He gets it to Rice. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. A pickup of 17. And that's a Chiefs first down.
That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
First down throw, Mahomes. That's going to be incomplete. First time he's looked his back's way this game, but no results yet. After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Back to the air, Mahomes. Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
That's another Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
Offense is set. 1st and 10.
At the 23-yard line.
Throwing again, Mahomes. That's caught by Hollywood Brown. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first point of this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
That's another Kansas City Chiefs. First down. 1st and goal, Kansas City.
From the red zone on 1st. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs finish up an excellent opening series. Travis Kelce, the touchdown. Well, no hesitations to start this one out, Brock. These guys came out slinging it. Seems like that's going to be what their offense leans on throughout this game.
Yep, don't see really any reason to get away from it as long as the results keep coming. The second drive, I think we'll all be watching that one. Will they mix in a little bit more run? Will they have to mix in more run, or could they continue to just shred this defense through the air?
Cowboys, nothing.
Butker on now to kick this one away.
Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Fielded at the 14. And in the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. So here come the Cowboys for their opening drive. Bringing them out is a Mississippi State 4th-round pick in 2016 who's found considerable success in this league, Dak Prescott.
I don't think I'm alone in this, Kate. To me, Dak is one of the easiest players to root for their success in the NFL. I think for me and for many others, it's based on all he's overcome, from tough playoff losses to significant injuries. But his leadership, his stats, his ability to play like an MVP in big moments, at his best, he really is all you could ever ask for.
I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Up 2nd and 9 at the Chiefs' 43-yard line.
Dak now from the gun. Hits him on the out route. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. We've set it downs for him from the 31.
That's good for a Cowboys first down.
First down, here's Dak. That's Flournoy, he's got it. And they take him down right along the 30.
A gain of a yard. Brings up
Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. It's money in route. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. To the line, here's 3rd and 3.
That's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Dak throwing again. And he's caught. He's got Lamb. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. 7 yards on that pickup. And that'll be good for a Dallas first down.
Cowboys first down. 1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Starting on the ground. Oh, what a hit! Jars the ball loose! And this is picked up by the Chiefs. No return after that recovery. They do get the fumble, but they're going to have it deep on their own side.
You know, this just can't happen on first down. It really can't. I mean, ball security is at a premium on every down, every distance. But on first down, it is especially a killer.
Andy Reid getting his Chiefs offense ready to go for a new series. And they sure looked clean throwing that football the last drive, didn't they? That's something we've seen from them early in games throughout this season, Brock.
Sure has been part of their gameplay. Get that passing game going early, pick up some mo, while both teams get established. Most weeks, well, we've seen it pay some pretty good dividends for them, too.
Now the first run of the game for Javonte Williams. And all he can get is 1 yard, ran that right into the defensive front. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Back to throw, Mahomes. Finds him over the middle. There's a little bit up to the 21. Benjamin Morrison coming up to make that tackle. Third and short, here's Mahomes. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. The Chiefs looking to punt on 4th down, so on comes Matt Araiza to handle it. And he'll take in the fair catch just above the 35.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 38-yard line.
The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. They kick the hands off, now Prescott. Pocket isn't holding up, they're able to drop it. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play. Things already looking a good bit tougher here. It is 2nd and 17 after the sack. Throw left side, finds Fanning. This gets forward a little, not a ton, to the 35. Drew Tranquil brings him to the ground.
A gain of 4 brings up 3rd and 13.
3rd and long, Prescott. Pocket isn't holding up, they're able to drop it. And they come up big on 3rd down there with the sack.
Opening frame of the game, and 2 times already, these defenders have got home for a home run sack. They get their way, a lot more teammates are going to join them on the stat sheet with the takedown before this one ends.
Brian Anger getting the call on the 4th down punt. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. This, of course, Brock, the second of a 3-game slate we've got for us on Thanksgiving Day, part of the league's John Madden Thanksgiving celebration. And I know we all know this, John on the call for so many of these annual games here in Texas, and all of us so incredibly proud to carry on his legacy.
In this one, Kate, honestly, this is a game he would have loved. I mean, the contrast of the past dynasty and the Cowboys, current one in Kansas City, and in the only ways that John could have done it, he would have made it even bigger than life.
We're 1 quarter closer to some turkey as we reach the end of one on Thanksgiving. The Chiefs in control so far. Back to AT&T Stadium in just a moment. About set for the 2nd quarter. Chiefs football here. They start out with a 2nd and 3. Here's Mahomes now. Screen here for Williams. Shoots away from one. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line.
It's a gain of 18. And a Kansas City Chiefs.
Throwing on 1st down, Mahomes. Well, there's another one to Williams. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. So with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
This is Brown, and he's got it downfield. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
First down. It's a gain of 20. And the first down, Chiefs.
Well, that is a well-designed route right there. He really made it easy to get that pass to him. Creating space, QB receiver, deliver.
That's caught by Williams. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Again, Mahomes to throw it. Brings it in. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be 1st and goal.
A 5-yard gain on the play. That's
Another throw for Mahomes. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. Now after that play, we've got somebody shaken up, and you don't want to see serious injury in the midst of their playoff push. He's being looked at here. Driven backward to the 11 as they line up for 2nd and goal. Here's the backup, first throw. Catch made. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, kid, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of them.
And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the defense a down away from completing this stand. It's 4th and goal.
Got to get some protection up front here, Kate. He is already in the game because they knocked out the starter. And trust me, you don't want to get to the emergency quarterback.
So on 4th down, the Chiefs field goal units and Harrison Butker headed out. This from 28 yards away. Butker knocks it through. And that one was beautifully struck. It goes right down the middle.
In that close, in the red zone, you know they're upset. They couldn't finish the drive with the touchdown. It's only half the points, but at least there's something to show for the possession.
Short kick gathered in at the 15. And the tackle's made as he gets it out to the 32. The Cowboys and quarterback Dak Prescott are ready to get back to work. And he's been one who has wowed the league and made a lot of fantasy owners very happy, too. You can see he's leading all quarterbacks in passing here in November. Prescott on 1st and 10. He's on the quick hitter. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 40-yard line.
From the gun is Prescott. And then left side. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's good for a Dallas first down.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Hand off to Simpson. And he'll get about 4 yards as that brings up 2nd down.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
On the screen, this is Simpson. And he's taken down at the 30. Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
It's a gain of 11. That's good for a Cowboys first down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Now running here with Jaden Blue. We hurries forward here for a 9-yard gain. 2nd down coming up. After a quality effort on the last play, just really need to fall forward here to pick up that 1st down. 2nd down carry for Sampson. They stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up. So the run goes backwards. What do you think, Brock? Is it time that they start getting a little more aggressive, take some more risks offensively?
Not in my book. You've not earned that right. I think a lot of play callers feel that same way, too. Man, you get to earn the right to be aggressive and take shots when you can do the basics, like, I don't know, run for a positive gain.
That's a short gain of 1, and that'll be good for a Dallas first down.
First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
From the red zone now. And in he goes for the Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys start to fight back with their first points of this game. C.D. Lamb with the touchdown. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
Brandon Aubrey now on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Cowboys cut it to a field goal game.
Chiefs 10, Cowboys 7.
Raleigh set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Return coming from the 6. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Chiefs about to get going on offense. Javonte Williams headed back out now. And he sure has proven to be a handful for him, grabbing their attention as a runner, but actually doing a good bit of damage as part of the team's passing game, too. Here's Williams to start the drive. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock Hewitt, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
So it'll be 2nd and long upcoming on the other side of this 2-minute warning. Stay with us. More from AT&T Stadium coming up. Gun, it's Mahomes. Stepping up, and he's going to run. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it's going to be first down, Kansas City.
A gain of 12 yards. And a Kansas City Chiefs first down.
New set of downs from the 37.
At the 37-yard line.
First and 10, Minshew. Throwing the out route complete. And they're going to get to him right along that midfield stripe, Brock, as he's sent out. Minshew on first down. Short pass brought in. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. Play action, it's Minshew. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And it'll be third down coming up after this defense's 3rd sack of the game.
You're going to go play action, Kate. You've got to sell. If you don't convince that defense you're running it, or if it's a situation where you never run the ball, you really do leave your quarterback dead in the water, vulnerable against a defense who will storm right past that fake and right into that pocket.
6 yards to go here. It's third down. They'll throw third and long. Completed over the middle. On third down, they wind up going the wrong way. That one goes backwards. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. So on 4th down, out comes Matt Ariza to boot it away. And this will be his 2nd effort of the contest. And this just gets past the 20 before going out. The Cowboys and quarterback Dak Prescott ready to get back to work. First down, here's Dak. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Again on 2nd and 10, Prescott finds him over the middle. And he's going to be stopped after reaching up to the 33. He'll come up on 1st and 10.
Gain of 15 yards. And the Cowboys first down.
Dak now from the gun. Grabbed by Besh, left side. And this is going to go as a gain of about 3 before he's met and escorted out. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Dak throwing again. Prescott is hit and he lost the football. But I believe the Cowboys were the first to the football. They were, so they're going to keep possession.
Brings up 3rd down and 10.
Prescott now on third down. He's got it over the middle. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45.
First down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Throwing on first is Prescott. Down the field, he's got Lamb. And he's got this one down to the enemy 35 before they force him out.
More yards. That's another Cowboys first down. First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
First and 10, here's Prescott. It is caught left side. And he's going to be contained after a modest gain to the 31. Leo Chanel able to bring him down. Well, the teams are ready, the fans are ready. Let's give the people what they came here for. We'll jump past halftime and get right back to the game. Short kick here, fielded at the 15. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. So Coach Brian Schottenheimer sending his Cowboys offense back to the field. And their defense sure has kept this game close. Now it's time for them to come through, get some points for their team in this low-scoring affair. They take the hands off. Now Prescott. And no place for him to go. The Chiefs take him down. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up second down.
That is not the way they needed to come out of the locker room here to begin the second half. Trailing, you got to play with a sense of urgency. You got to protect your quarterback. And they didn't either.
Prescott here from the gun. Connects on the crosser. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line.
13 yards on the play. And the Cowboys first down.
First down, here's Sampson. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that's good for a Dallas first down.
Cowboys first down. First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Prescott will look to throw. Out left, Lamb makes the grab. And he's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. Second down.
Out of bounds at the 46-yard line. A gain of 4.
Prescott set to pass. Fired in there and cut. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39.
That's another.
You keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10. Running right with Sampson. And this drives him back out of field goal range, Brock, as he's stopped for loss of yardage. Now one of the Chiefs in some pain out there, so we're going to get a stoppage here as he's helped by the trainers. Offense to the line for second down. From the gun is Prescott. He finds Sampson out of the backfield. And he has it to the 23-yard line as he's brought down. So a new set of downs. Here we go, first and 10.
22 yards. And the Cowboys first down.
We'll get to Sampson here up the middle. And he may have just reached the edge of the red zone before going down. 3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up second and 7.
A 3-yard pickup brings up second and 7.
On third down, we'll go with Sampson. Pop on the line here on second down, which is only going to make things tougher for this third down coming up. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a first and goal.
That's good for a Cowboys first down. First and goal at the 8-yard line.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for a QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
Incomplete. Leads to second and goal.
Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. He brings it in. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line.
A 2-yard pickup.
Third and goal, Prescott. That one connects. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
Just 2 yards away, so the offense going for it. It's 4th and goal. He's back to throw. And this is caught. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys take the lead right away in half number 2. Man, Brock, that defense held up 3 straight plays. They just couldn't come up with the one final stop they needed to get off the field.
And how about this offense? Courage of the offense to run it back for one more snap and make the adjustments on 4th and goal to finally punch it in. Quite the mini little chess match we just saw play out over those last 4 plays.
That one splits the uprights. And the Cowboys take a 4-point lead. Ooh, after that play, we can tell he's hurting. He's someone they need to help their playoff hopes. Training staff working on him now. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Fields this one at the 3. His effort's going to get him to that 32-yard line before he's taken down. The Chiefs offense out to take over. And they had to wave that white flag on their last drive, Brock, hoping to avoid having to call that punter this time out.
Yeah, you get several chances a game, on average, somewhere around 10 possessions, and you know not all of them are going to pan out. So you got to forget what lies behind and keep pressing on to the journey ahead.
And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4. From the gun, a carry by Williams. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. You have that call you had ready, though? You can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
To the left and hauled in by Kelsey. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped at his own side at the 49. Now we have a member of the Cowboys hurt after that play, and they'll need to get somebody out there to look at him. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Minshew working from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. To the line and set. Here we go, 1st down.
Kansas City Chiefs.
Play action, it's Minshew. Avoid some trouble there. He's keeping it. And he's going to slide down here. Picked up close to 5 before the slide. It's going to be 2nd down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the Cowboys' 39-yard line.
From the shotgun, Minshew. Left side, it's caught by Rice. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Move the chains! Got to move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
New set of downs for him from the 31.
1st down, Chiefs.
Throwing on 1st is Minshew. Hauled in by Worthy, right side. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And that's a Chiefs 1st down.
That's another Kansas City Chiefs 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Give to Williams from the gun. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards. Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Second and 7.
Out of the gun, Minshew. Catch is made in close. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
9 yards. That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs.
Williams finds the end zone. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs grab the lead on their 1st series of the half.
Kansas City.
Javonte Williams, the touchdown. So that, Brock, an important score here as they move out in front.
This is the time of the game where your legs just get a little bit tired, but that was a determined-looking drive right there. They were not going to be denied, and they're able to score and take the lead.
extra point by Butker is up and good. And the Chiefs push their lead to 3. Just one quarter standing between these teams and Turkey in this Thanksgiving contest. And when we resume play, it'll be with a kickoff. Butker on now to kick this one away. Short kick here, fielded at the 17. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. The Cowboys offense headed out there. And this pressure has been playing volleyball in this fourth quarter, partner. That touchdown just served it over their way. Now they need a touchdown to return serve, put it back on the other sideline.
Yeah, I like what you did there. And I'll keep the analogy going. We're in the final set. And it almost feels now like a must-score drive.
And a nice start here on first down. He gets him 6 before the stop is made. Play action, Prescott. Finds a seam down the middle. And he's going to have this down at the 42-yard line. And they're whistling for a stop. It looks like that's one of the Chiefs in some pretty clear discomfort and in need of some assistance. First down from the 42. Hand off here to Sampson. One good for a gain of 4. It's second down.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost, and he busts those tackles.
Short pass brought in. And the stop is made at the 32, so give him almost enough for a new set of downs. Gonna keep this one and go. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
It's a gain of a yard. And the
So first and 10 now from the 30.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
On the carry, it's Sampson. Well, he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain.
Uzama on the stop. A loss of a yard brings up second and 11 at the 31-yard line.
Back to the line they come, second down. Dak now from the gun. Makes the connection. This is Jaden Blue. And he's brought down at the line. On third down, Chiefs going with a nickel. To the air on third and long. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a first down right in their midst. That force, that contact separated man from ball.
A 48-yard attempt.
Tracking for it, and it's good! And in the fourth quarter, that's going to tie the game.
After I'd imagine dozens and dozens of kicks into that net on the sideline staying warm, Kate, he finally gets his chance to knock a field goal through the uprights. And of course, he wasn't going to whiff on that opportunity.
This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And this gets out to the 30 before he stops. The Chiefs offense set to take over again. They were able to say mission accomplished on their last series, finding that end zone. But the work, well, it starts all over again right now.
And you know this, Kate, from our years together of doing this. I'm a firm believer of call it till they stop it. It doesn't mean you have to innovate right away. Call the same plays until they stop them, because they proved last drive they couldn't.
Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
And the Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
One play in, and they are already close to midfield. Minshew on first down. And he's not going to escape this. The Cowboys take him down. And their fourth sack of the game right there brings up second down.
I think we've reached the point of the game, Kate, where I got to make my PSA. Protect the quarterback, and quarterback, protect yourself.
following the sack, needs some positive yards here. It is 2nd down and 18. Throwing from the gun. Hits him on the in route. He'll have a 4-yard gain on that one. He's taken down at the 44. 3rd and long for him here. Cowboys closing in, and they get to him. It's the exact opposite of what this offense needed. They now face 4th down.
3rd and long, and that coordinator decides to dial up the pressure, and they get to the quarterback. You know why I love this call, Kate? It's not just because of the aggressive makeup, but you really dictate to that offense. 3rd and extra long is a great time to blitz, because either you get home like that, or the ball's got to come out way short of the sticks. Job well done defensively.
And he's brought down before the return gets far. The Cowboys and quarterback Dak Prescott ready to get back to work. And they brought out their kicker for a field goal their last possession. This time they'll look to bring him out for an extra point instead. Dallas getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. Quick throw, right side, complete to start this drive. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8, 2nd down.
Out-of-bounds at the 38-yard line. A gain of 9.
Here comes Sampson. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
A gain of 6. That's good for a Cowboys 1st down.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. 1st down, and they go right back to him. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and then the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
Prescott here from the gun. Called in by Lamb, right side. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. The end result there, 15 yards and a 1st.
And the Cowboys 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
On the screen, this is Sampson. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that 1st down because you call a screen on 1st, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, the defense creates a negative play and sets him back behind the sticks.
He ends up out of bounds, but it's behind the line. That is a sack. Let's see what they went with. 3rd down. He'll throw it. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. And they're whistling for a stop here, and that's one of the Cowboys who's in some pretty clear discomfort and in need of some assistance. So a big kick coming up for Brandon Aubrey. This from the right hash and a considerable distance. Got all of it, and this is good! And late in the 4th, they have grabbed the lead!
Okay, you remember when Sebastian Janikowski was taken at the 1st round by the Raiders? It was because he could make kicks of this distance. Today, boy, we see kickers seemingly every week getting this job done. It doesn't in any way minimize the accomplishment.
And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Offense heading out now for the Chiefs. And they'll try for better results this time around, Brock, after they had to punt it away last time out. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Williams. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. We've reached the 2-minute warning from Dallas. Chiefs trail by a field goal. Offense to the line. 2nd down. Throwing here, Minshew. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. New set of downs for him. It starts at the 38. He'll look to throw it. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete. Only 90 seconds remaining, partner. Here comes 2nd and 10. Setting up to pass. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. Brought in inside the 20. And he will get it down to the 16-yard line.
It's a pickup of 46 yards. And the Kansas City Chiefs. First down. A gain of 46 yards on the play. First down, Kansas City.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
He'll step up, and there he goes. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
Second and 2.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide to practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play and denied that defense yet another.
And they got there in time. He's taken down. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Bend. Even good defenses, great defenses in this league, Kate, they're going to bend at times, but you never want to break. And when you get a sack in the red zone, well, that goes a long ways to helping your efforts.
They need some extra time to think over 3rd and long. We've got a timeout. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal. Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. Now to throw. And Willie, no, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game. And that is not something this offense could afford, Brock. That's going to bring up 4th and long.
I know we talk about rhythm a lot when it comes to music, but it's the same thing with a quarterback and his protection. This QB was in rhythm, but they knocked the notes out of him on that one.
Harrison Butker out now. He knows how big this try is. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. So on 4th down, the Chiefs field goal unit and Harrison Butker headed out. Definitely not an automatic here. This 41 yards away. Looking good, and it's through. And inside the final minute, they've tied this up.
These are the moments, Kate, when you realize how valuable a clutch kicker is. When he's the only guy out there and everybody relying on him, he delivers.
He fields it from the 8. And this drive will start inside the 25. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. It's Sampson running out of the gun. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
Tackled at the 25-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Well, Brock, 4 quarters couldn't decide a winner. And now we're set up for an exciting conclusion to this contest. Overtime is coming up next. So starting this year, we've got some new rules in place for overtime, Brock. Both teams now guaranteed a chance to possess the football in overtime of any game, not just the playoffs. So an opening drive touchdown, no longer an instant game winner. Gotta be able to make a stop too. It's a new look to NFL overtime. Let's see how this plays out as we get underway with some bonus football. Fielded at the 7. Escapes a defender. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Kansas City offense back out there and set to go. And they fought hard not just against their opponents out on the field, Brock, but the tens of thousands of opponents here in these stands. Now a chance to be the first ones to answer the bell and take the early lead here in overtime. They'll start this series with an option left. So call this a mama's game here, Brock. About 3 yards. Second down coming up. You know, not much to be had on that first down, Brock. First couple of plays of overtime. How do you approach things?
SOS. And I'm not talking desperation. I'm talking about stay on schedule.
Here's Minshew. Got him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. But it looked like the Chiefs got this one back. Ooh, lucky break there, making that recovery. Almost the impact play this defense was searching for, but they could only get half the job done, partner. Fumble forced, but they couldn't recover.
I'll tell you what else it forces, though. That coordinator, that play caller on the other side, now got a little bit of doubt about his ball handlers. Got to have better ball security than that.
Here he goes, third and long. And even on third down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be fourth down.
Even on third and long, he still couldn't bring himself to force the throw right there, and that's okay. As coordinators will like to say, every drive that ends with a kick we can live with. Don't put the ball in harm's way.
The Cowboys about set to take over. Their defense got off the field clean, Brock, and now their offense runs on knowing that any points are going to end this game.
Well, you want to look up complimentary football in the football dictionary, this might be the most important time for it. One side of the ball makes a stand, the other side gets a chance to go win it.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4.
Dak to the air here. Caught, nice game left side. And he reaches the end zone. That is a game-winning touchdown. It all came down to the situation they hoped for, Brock. Ball in their QB's hands with a chance to win it. He came through when it mattered most.
And all you really do and hope for in that moment, and when it arrives, is you got the right man under center for the job, and in this moment, he was that dude.
So it's a win for the Cowboys. And before we step away, Brock, you and I were talking about this last night at dinner, and I just want everyone to know the chance to play on this day in an NFL game and to win this game. How is it viewed and valued by the guys out there?
It really is different. I mean, it feels like a primetime game, but you know, especially if you love football, you've watched this game as a kid growing up, and then you go play a Turkey Bowl game in your backyard, so it is extra special, and to win it makes it that much sweeter.
So that puts a bow on this one. For my partner, Brock Heward, and everyone involved on our crew, I'm Kate Scott signing off. This has been another presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Cowboys are winners as we say so long from Dallas.